I have a blanket because I'm so cold and sweaty from the rest of my workout. I just went live over in my accountability tribe, and I wanted to share kind of my thoughts with you guys because I know a lot of you have been, secret squirrel watching. You're like my little peeping toms. And so I figured I would give you my update. So I just finished today this 100 workout program, and it can take you 100 days. There's 100 workouts. There's an active recovery day built in, so it's not like you're killing yourself every single day, but it can also take you longer. That's the beauty of this, right? That's the beauty of our tribe, is it's all about progress over perfection, you taking ownership of your own journey and really doing the best that you can and surrendering the rest. Because when you do that, and when you fix your mindset, when you work on surrounding yourself with positive people, when you're taking in good information and not just beating yourself up and focusing on the negative and highlighting all the ways you suck at life, when you start to shift your mindset, and then when you actually take action in all other areas of your life, that's how you transform everything. And so anyways, today was my day 84 and workout 100, and this was not my soulmate workout. This was not. I am glad to be done, but I'm really glad that I did it. I'm glad I trusted the process. I'm glad that I showed up every single day, most of the days. I did take a couple rest days because, life happens, but I'm glad that I did my best and that I gave it my all and I trusted the process. Did I do 150% of it? No, I didn't. Like today, actually, this was the longest workout so far. Most of them range from 20 to 30 minutes, which I think is really awesome sweet spot, especially if you're a mama or you're trying to fit this in before or after work. But today was like 53 minutes, and I didn't tap out because of the length of the program. It was just freaking hard. It was hard, and I was tired, and I had all these excuses, #Shark Week, but I was like, I actually paused it. I actually froze my whole freaking Fire Stick and had to reboot the TV. But I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this. Like that's my MO. I'm kind of a quitter. And so those of you who are like, oh, I can't do home workouts, I would never be consistent. Do you know how long this workout took me today? Do you know how many times I hit pause and I got on my phone and I did all the things and I should change the laundry? No. Today I was like, stop it. Like, why are you in your own way? Why are you keeping yourself from getting results? And so after I freaking froze the Fire Stick and had to reboot, I went back to where I left off, and I actually rewound it like 35 seconds. And I was like, you are going to do this. And there was hands on knees and there was all the bad words, but it was like, this is my journey. And that's why I share it with you guys, because I know so often we overthink it and we think it has to be perfect or so hard, or it should be something that you're like strong arming, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And I hate the word should because, should, it's like you're shoulding all over the place. But honestly, it's your journey. And there's so much of a gift in it. And I think we just have to reframe how we're thinking about it. It's not something you have to do. It's something I get to do. And for a long time, I hated fitness. I never did any kind of fitness when I was a kid. I was one of those skinny fat people. I didn't have muscle tone, but I was lean. And I didn't even want to work out until after we had kids, and then I was uncomfortable in my body. So when I came to fitness, it was because I am punishing myself for getting to this place. I ate that, and now it's time to pay. It's time to pony up, because I was coming at it from this place of lack and frustration and honestly self-hate, which is so sad. And that's why I'm so passionate about being a coach, because it doesn't have to be that way. It shouldn't be that way. And if that's the attitude you have, if you're working out, if you're moving your body, if you're going to the gym and going to classes and participating in stuff to change your body, but you're not changing your mindset and your mantra and the way that you show up and love yourself in this moment, in this process, you ain't never gonna change. You're just not. The way we show up in our group, the way we show up as coaches and as the Positive Vibe Tribe is about honoring the journey and knowing that some days it's gonna be hard and some days are gonna suck ass and some days you're going to hit pause 500 times and some days you just don't want to. But it's about making a commitment to yourself, and it's about believing that you're worth it. And sometimes you guys don't believe that you're worth it. I believe in you before you believe in you, and that's okay. I'm okay with that, because it's really important to have someone in your corner. It's really important to have a tribe to lean into. It's really important for you to understand that if you want to change your body, you have to change your mindset. And that it's not about motivation. So many times people are like, I just need to get motivated. That was me too. I used to drink the motivational tea and I was like I tried so hard, but motivation is fleeting. You have to make the decision that you want to change. You have to make the decision that you want to be better than you were yesterday. It's not about perfection. It's not about Barbie arms and a number on the scale. It's not about looking a certain way. And when I finally understood that, when I finally got the fact that this was a way I could show up for myself, and that I was teaching all the little eyeballs on me that this was how they needed to show up as adults. Because how many of us grow up with other people who are being mean to themselves and who bash on themselves and, oh, I'm so fat and I can't buy that for myself and blah, blah, blah. I know that so many of you, if you're not doing it yourself, you've heard other people do it and it's uncomfortable and it makes you feel bad. And so I knew that I'm the leader in my life, right? And I knew that everything I did and all the ways I showed up or didn't show up in my own house, my kids would grow up and emulate that. And so when I started my fitness journey, it was because I hated my body. I hated the skin I was in. I was trying to change it. I was trying to strong arm the whole journey. But they kept me going because I knew that they had eyes on me. I knew that they were watching me and how I stayed resilient and consistent and persistent and showed up on the days I didn't want to, that was teaching them a lesson, that we're not quitters, we're winners. And that it doesn't have to be this linear, perfect journey. It's okay if it's hard. It's okay if it's uncomfortable. It's okay if there's bad words. It's okay if it's fun. It's okay for it to be all those things. And so now, when I started, Connor was 6 weeks old, and now it's just normal. Now they expect it, and I'm grateful that I've given them that gift. I'm grateful that they will all grow up and they'll know that it's expected of them to show up to their own journey, so they can't use other people as their excuses, that they're not martyrs, that they're solely responsible for their own journeys. And so many of you are still learning that lesson, and I want you to not feel bad about that, because there's so many pieces of this lesson I am still learning. Every time I share an inspiring quote or I share some piece of my truth or my shame or my story, it's not to make you feel bad. It's just shine the light for you so that no matter where you're at, no matter what your story has been, no matter what your mantra and what's your self-limiting belief and all the ways that you have allowed yourself to stay stuck, that you can change that you can flip that. I'm proof of that, you guys. I am nothing like the person I was a few years ago. Nothing. We wouldn't be in Montana. We would not be anywhere near here if I was still that person stuck in this place of lack and overwhelm and fear and negativity. And so, I'm telling you about my freaking workout that I finished today, but it's about so much more than that. It's about you investing in your own journey. It's about you changing your mindset and changing the way you choose to show up for yourself, because it's not about motivation. It's not about drinking some positivity juice. It's about you wanting to become a better version of yourself every single day. Not perfect. No, we surrender that. There's no such thing. This shirt says perfect, and every time I put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope you guys get that, it's really imperfect. I'm imperfectly perfect. I am a work in progress. I don't have it all figured out. I don't. If you follow me on Instagram, you will clearly see that. Take a look at my laundry pile. But I want you to know that wherever you're at in your journey, you can change. Doesn't matter if this day has gone to heck and you're having a massive struggle bus, it doesn't matter. This is your day. This is your life. You are a leader. It is no one else's responsibility to change anything in your life. It is solely your responsibility. And it comes down to your mindset and how you decide to show up for yourself, and how you're going to talk to yourself, and how you're going to love yourself, and how you're going to honor the journey and honor the struggle, but still find the joy. And so this freaking 100 workout thing, it wasn't my soulmate. There were some days I liked it. There were some days I was like, OMG, I'm ready for this to be done. I just went live in my group and I told them all my thoughts about it and how I want all of them to try it, because you never prejudge something. You never say, oh, that's going to be too hard, or I'm not there yet, or I don't have the time, or whatever. You don't do that, because you don't know what is going to be exactly the thing you need. And there's been so many programs for me where I have done that. I prejudged it. I did it at one point and it totally didn't resonate. And I was like, you're on that. I'm not going to do that again list. But then last year when we moved here, I was in the middle of a program I had tried. This was the second time I tried it. And that program was Jesus was in my living room every single day. It was exactly what I needed to hear. So don't prejudge this. If you are in the tribe, I want you at some point to try it and to go all in and to give it your best and see where you're at. Because even if you're not where you want to be on your fitness journey, even if you're not where you want to be in your life, you have to always challenge yourself and just see. Because where you are right now isn't where you were 5 minutes ago. You can make the decision, you can draw the line in your sand again and again and again. And you can commit to being imperfect and commit to showing up and commit to trying and just seeing what happens. And so that's what I did. 100 days, I lied. 100 workouts, I did it in 84 days. And I'm grateful I did it. I did learn some things from it, mostly that it's okay. Well, I know this is my whole mantra, that it's okay to be imperfect, that it's okay if it doesn't feel 100% amazing, that discipline is what gets us there, that discipline is such a powerful tool. And it also really reminded me of how powerful affirmations are in my own life. And so if you're not using affirmations, I want you to. You don't have to overthink them. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't need to have some perfect board with them all posted. Like every single day there were spaces to journal out your intention and your why. And if you don't know why you're working on something, why you're working on a relationship, or why you're working on your budget, or why you're working on your journey, your fitness journey, your nutrition journey, your self-love freaking journey, if you don't know why, you won't stay consistent. So those of you who are like, I just need to get motivated. No, you don't. You need to get clear about your why you need this, why this matters, why you matter, why showing up to your journey freaking matters every single day. When you get clear about that, and then when you put it in front of yourself so that you can't come up with the excuses, because I come up with those excuses too. That's why this is powerful. This is my why. Discipline gets me there. I'm stronger than my excuses. I'm better than I was yesterday. My kids deserve to have a happy mom, and I'm the only one that can give them that. That is my freaking responsibility. All those things, that's what this program reminded me of. So yeah, I got some results. I will share them with those of you who want to see. Was it what I was expecting? No, but my nutrition was also sort of shit. So there's that. I chose to drink wine. Like I could have gone all in, and for some reason I didn't. And that's something for a whole nother day. We're not talking about that right now. But this program reminded me to refocus on my gratitude, to refocus on my affirmations and my why, and to put them in front of myself every single day, because I'm human. I get from so many of you, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you stay positive. You guys, every single freaking day, I start my morning. I don't get on my phone. I get up, I get my coffee, I get my water. I have a gratitude practice. I read my devotional. And then I post in my tribe, my little positive places. And then I get off my phone, I put it aside, and I do my personal development every single day. And this last weekend, I got out of order, and I made the kids food before I sat down and had my oxygen mask time on, because that's what that is. It's my oxygen mask. And I was not a very nice person. And so I stopped my morning, and I was like, you need to leave me alone, children, for your own safety. If you want to survive to eat those pancakes, you're going to not talk to me so I can go do my morning routine. And because that's been the norm for forever, they're like, oh, okay. And so I did it, just like with my workouts. Like they know that's part of my oxygen mask, and I had to teach them that. And in the beginning, they were really little. And so that meant I gave them a lollipop, and I gave them a freaking tablet or a toy just to keep them occupied. And so if that's where you're at, there's no shame in that. It's more important for you to show up to your own journey, to be a happier, healthier mama and wife, and whatever is your hat, whatever hats you're wearing, because we wear so many of them. It doesn't matter how you get there. If you have to bribe your kids, if you have to plug them into the TV, it is okay. It is okay, because the bigger picture is that you're teaching them lessons that you don't shortcut, and that you show up to your journey, and that you do the things, you make the deposits in your self-care, self-love journey piggy bank. And so when they get older, they're going to remember that. They're not going to remember you standing in front of the mirror talking all this smack about your body, or yelling about how you couldn't do this, or it was too much of a sacrifice to do that. Don't be a martyr. Don't be a martyr. If you want to make sacrifices, then turn off the TV and move your body. Then plug into an environment that's going to support you and encourage you and inspire you to level up your journey. If you want to be a martyr in those areas. Sacrifice Game of Thrones. Sacrifice your freaking Friday night pizza. It's your journey, and you choose where you put your deposits. You are not a victim. You are the leader of your life. And I 100% believe in you. I believe in you before anyone else will believe in you. I'll believe in you probably before you will believe in you. Does that mean I can make you do anything? No. So many of you get the tools I recommend, you go all in, and then you overthink it and you overcomplicate it and you handcuff yourself and you keep yourself stuck. And I get it because that was me too. It's overwhelming. It's scary as shit when you start something new, because what if you fail, and what if you waste your money, and what if it's too hard, and all the what ifs. But if you, instead of giving any more time and energy to all those what ifs, if instead you decide that you're just gonna trust the process and you're gonna trust me, and you're gonna do what I tell you to do, and you're going to honor the fact that it's gonna be freaking hard, and some days it's gonna be fun, but you're going to get momentum and you will start to change your freaking life. But it starts with your mindset, and it starts with you being willing to invest in your own journey, emotionally, financially, time-wise, like all the ways. All the ways, but it's your freaking gift and it's your freaking decision. And I am just really grateful that I'm here in this place. Really freaking grateful. So if any of that resonates with you, if you're in my tribe and you're off track and you're feeling embarrassed, don't be embarrassed. Coaching keeps me accountable. There's been plenty of times, seasons, days, weeks, months where it's been hard and I haven't wanted to, but you guys keep me honest. You guys keep me showing up on the days I really don't want to. It's not like it's just easy for some people. It's just about making that mindset shift. So if you need help, if you're not in my tribe and you've been curious about it, well then, Secrets Girl, message me and we'll have a conversation. I'm not here to make you drink my Kool-Aid. I'm not here to make you do exactly what I do, because quite frankly, we're all unique individuals. You're in a different season of life and that's okay. But it's your journey and I can help you navigate it. That's what I'm doing over here. I'm just shining the light so that you can help. You can figure out what your next step is. Will it be perfect? I hope not. Because if it's perfect, it means you're not going all in. And you're not playing with your full heart and you're not trusting the process 150%. It's okay to be messy. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to be real. It's okay to be broken. It's okay to be all those things. And that's what I've been learning so much over the last few years as this recovering perfectionist. I don't want to be messy. I don't want to feel the feelings. Let's just compartmentalize things. Let's just drink wine and pretend it's not happening. That was Team Sarah. But now I'm like, oh yeah, let's get in there. Let's find the messy shit. That's where the magic happens. That's how you change your life. That's how you level up. That's how you find your next level version of your why. And that's how you change the freaking world, my friends. It starts with you. It starts with your own journey. And so many of you think I'm just over here peddling workouts and superfood shakes, and it is so much more than that. So if you need help, if you want to join my next Gratitude Academy, let's do this. It's your journey. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep working out. I finished this program today, so it's like, what is next? Well, tomorrow, there's a sample workout in my online fitness Netflix thing. So I'm going to try that tomorrow, and then we're traveling on Thursday. And so I like traveling. When I say traveling, like driving 11, 12 hours, so I probably won't work out. Let's not be crazy. I will do squats at the rest stops. How about that? Because I'll pee 500 times. And then I'll do a couple different assorted things over this next week. And then next Tuesday, I'm going to be starting a nutrition reset. So I'll do that for 21 days, and then I'm going to go all in with my next round of workouts, and I will keep you up to date on all of that. So if you need anything, if you have any questions, hit my inbox. I'm not here to brainwash you. I'm not here to strong arm you or convince you to do anything. But I know, as someone who used to be super stuck and used to be over 200 pounds and didn't know where to begin, and I was too overwhelmed and too broke and too all the things, that you can change your life. You're the driver of your bus. You are the leader of your life. Draw your line in the sand right now.